Hey, look what I got. Another crochet kit. This one is from Dollar Tree. So let's see what's all in there. So we have some fiber fill, crochet hook, which I'm kind of concerned about because the instructions. Got yarn, got eyes, nose, tapestry needle. So let's get started. My stitches are often tight, so that's kind of why I'm struggling here to get it in there. But you start every row with a slip stitch into the last row, and then a chain one, and then you single crochet into the same stitch that you just slip stitched into. This will also be the reason why they did not provide a stitch marker, because you wouldn't need one if you do this process. You'll also notice that while I'm working, you'll see the area. You'll be able to notice the area where I started this row. Which is up in this area. Okay, I just finished the head. So I'm going to add my eyes and nose in, but I suggest that before you get to the gray area that you go ahead and add your eyes and nose in, because these were kind of difficult to get in there. They don't tell you what row to put them in, so I would just find a spot that you think is good for you. This was getting so difficult that I had to review the backs to make sure I wasn't using the wrong back, but they pretty much all look the same to me. They were just difficult to get on there. And this is what is known in the crochet community as a invisible decrease. And as you'll notice, I should have stuffed the row before the last row. Yes, I do notice that his gray patch is crooked, and I am going to have to fix that later on. So I did not start over, and I did fix him with a little cross stitching. Oh yeah, I did want to point out that this pattern is very tiny, so you're going to need a magnifying glass or your phone or something to read it. And you're going to need the circle part because it tells you where to increase and change colors. Let's get this review going. This is a Dollar Tree crochet kit. I added this to it, but and someone was asking me to add a tail to it, and I'll do that later on. But I had to come here. You know how you got stuff that you need to get off your chest. So, number one, you get what you pay for. Now, but it wasn't that bad based on the amount that I paid for it. It was a little bit complex for me, so that's why I'm feeling some type of way. Y'all see all these spots on my shirt. I just came into my shed from outside and it was raining a little bit. So the pattern is intermediate. I would not suggest this pattern for beginners because you're changing colors. And mine actually didn't come out like that. As you see, I fixed that area to make it kind of even. And one ear is smaller than the other because I ran out of brown yarn. I have a tight stitch. So I have tight tension when crocheting. So I should not have ran out of brown yarn. But, you know, I didn't run out of gray yarn, but I ran out of brown yarn. So do you see how tiny that pattern is? Now I can read this But there's a certain way that the colors have to be changed. This is the only place you'll be changing colors. But there's certain places the colors have to be changed, and the only way that you know where to change the colors are the circles. Okay? The only way you know how to change where to change colors, where to increase stitches, everything's right here. But these are like how many stitches you should have in each row by the time you complete each row. So that was interesting. If you wear glasses, you need a magnifying glass or you need your phone. And then you got to keep up with the X's are gray and red. I made circles with a pencil so I can be able to erase it after effect. They do have how to increase a stitch and how to decrease a stitch. They use the invisible decrease. On the back, you got how to create the magic circle and how to provide the stitches inside the magic circle, and how to do a chain stitch and how to do a single crochet stitch. So this was my crochet hook, and when after the end of the project, when I was trying to hide all the strings, that's when this broke. But oddly, this the flexibility of this crochet hook was very nice on my hands. So stiffer crochet hooks hurt my arthritis. This did not so much. Now if I can find a more sturdy one, I'll probably use this more often, but I like that this flexibility helped with the arthritis on my hands. Turned out pretty good, and he's cute.